Hey, it's Alicia. I'm back in the kitchen today attempting to make a walnut crusted pork tenderloin and some sweet potato soup. So I already kind of started to get things set up and prepared, cut up the sweet potato, my mise en place like normal. Things are going pretty good here. It's been snowing like crazy still. That first day of snow, it hasn't stopped snowing since then, and that was probably 6 days ago. Well, okay, so story. So I was so excited adulting because I got a free frozen turkey from the grocery store. So if I spent like $100 or more, which I was already planning on doing, I got a free turkey, which was so much fun. Even though I brought the wrong turkey up to the register after spending 20 minutes looking for the right turkey that actually went with this deal. So I made the cashier go run back to the back of the store, grab me the actual turkey that was the correct one. And the line was already backed up from the woman in front of me. So the people behind me weren't too happy, but I wanted the free turkey. I saved like 30 bucks. Anyways, so I was trying to carry this turkey in, and it was just this huge snowstorm when I went grocery shopping. And so I like grabbed a box from our garage and I put in the frozen turkey, I put in all the sweet potatoes, and I put in all of our eggs, 3 dozen eggs, which was not smart. I almost dropped everything because my water bottle was leaking into my purse. Like all the water was getting in my purse. So yeah, I wasn't really the smartest, but no one wants to take multiple trips to their car after grocery shopping. And I was already going to be taking at least 2. And then when I came back downstairs after dropping everything off, because I did make it up to the apartment, I found a couple sweet potatoes in the snow. But, it's just snow. It's like they just got cleaned. All right, so I pretty much have everything set up. I'm working on the pork tenderloin. And I did learn something the other day. Pork butt and pork shoulder are the same thing. I told you about the lady that helped me out at the grocery store, and she grabbed me pork shoulder when I asked for pork butt, and I almost corrected her and was like, this is clearly a different part of the pig. But I didn't say anything because she had already spent so much time with me. 2 totally different parts of the body. I don't understand how that's the same, but whatever. I swear I took anatomy. I don't understand. And so right now it says, I don't know if juices are going to get everywhere, but we're just going to go for it. Ew, it's so slimy. Oops, I broke it. Anyways. There we go. Got it. Oh, it's like split in half. I didn't want that. It says pork tenderloin whole. Okay. All right. Oh. Gross. I wonder why there's 2. There's only 1 in their picture. I don't know. I feel like I should call my mom and ask. I figured it out. This is normal for it to come with 2. Google helps everything. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like a ferret. It's shaped like a ferret. It kind of moves like a ferret. No one really likes ferrets. It says, if necessary, trim the pork tenderloin, removing the tough outer skin. Well, it came off, so I guess that's a start. Oh, I don't know what I just tore, but it seemed like a ligament or something. Yeah. I don't freaking know. Let's see if they have directions. You are supposed to use a knife. And I think that was the silver skin they were talking about. Oops, I just got meat gook on my husband's shirt. I was really cold in here, so I stole it. Gross. Okay, that's like good enough. Yeah. Rub the pork evenly with the spice mixture. I've never rubbed a meat like this with the spice. It's kind of soothing. I didn't like touching this like 2 minutes ago, but bring on the spice and I'm loving it. Kind of like sand. That kinetic sand that you play with? It's kind of like that, the spices. Walnut crusted. This looks crusted. see how that's gonna work. Well, it's gonna be kind of like a walnut dusted pork tenderloin today. Not crusted, because it's not sticky. This does not look like their picture at all. This is so ugly. Ew, now it kind of looks like a fish. At least it doesn't look like a cute little piggy, or else I wouldn't even want to eat it. I mean, that ain't crusted. Not at all. On to the sweet potato soup. Let's take a look. Oops, I got water all over my cookbook. I've done that before. That isn't a first. But I believe it's a sign of a good chef. Because, I don't know. But I just got my book all wet. I already have my pot out. I'm using ghee because I thought it would taste really good in the soup. I sound so professional. Oh, I already messed up this part too. With the sweet potatoes, I didn't read the directions that you needed to peel them. So one sweet potato is peeled and one is not. Okay, coconut milk. Every time I try to use this, it's like hard. I don't really know how to use coconut milk yet. Coconut milk naturally separates and hardens. Shake well before opening and stir before using. Didn't know that. We'll see what it looks like today. Oh, it's kind of, it didn't separate unless the oil's down underneath. Whoa, there's the water. So there is, it did separate, like I guess it was supposed to. So we're gonna stir more gently. Oh, there's a ton of water in there. I think once it's hot, it sounds hot. Yeah. And the sweet potatoes. This is why people wear aprons, because I've ruined clothes before. The oil splattered all over me. I set off the fire alarm. Now I turn the fan on and stir for 15 seconds. Very specific. I was working on my Spanish earlier today. What can I do to not be so bored? I had Rosetta Stone sitting on my computer for years, and I'm like, I'm gonna learn Spanish. Today I learned como, bebe, well, I learned a lot. I honestly don't know how much of these to cut off. I don't even know if you're supposed to, but it seems unnatural just to dive in with a full vegetable and not do anything to it. I'm just gonna throw those away. It might be unnecessary, but who knows? I'll probably learn eventually. So I pulled this out of the oven, and it doesn't look like the picture, but it looks pretty good and it smells really good. The soup's still kind of working back here. The potatoes are softening though, so that's a start. And I get to use my immersion blender. So it said to let the meat rest for 10 minutes. I don't know if that means to cover it, but Ryan's not going to be home for another like 30 minutes. I timed it out really badly. I don't want it to get cold. But I also don't want to burn myself. Ouch. Like that. Oh, this thing came with the top. Look at that. Oh, do you think this would melt this? Do not use cover in conventional oven. Maybe I'll just lightly set it on there and we'll hope for the best. I think it's about ready for the immersion blender time. Ooh, it squirts. It squirts hot liquids. That's not fun. Ugh. I don't want to be burned again. This isn't going as I would anticipate it to be going. Or use an immersion blender to mix it right in the pot. Right in the pot. That is right in the pot. But it's hot. It's squirting me. Ouch. Forgot that was hot. Move on over. You're in my way. I hope that's cooked. Maybe I'll just kind of squish. Look what happened. At least the potatoes are cooked. I did that right. Oh, I have long sleeves. Look at that. I forgot about that. That'll help. Don't want to ruin my shirt. We might just end up with chunky potato soup. Oh, my hand is sore. Oh, that was for the oven temperature. I threw the asparagus in there. Oh, I didn't set a timer though. Let's say 5 minutes. I get this frickin' soup made. This is harder than I thought. I thought it would just immerse. I think it's working. Positive vibes, positive vibes. It's actually working. It's turning orange at least. I still just have huge chunks of potato. There's nothing wrong with the chunky sweet potato soup. Oh, creamy. Just a little bit chunky. So we'll let that simmer. I might just take some of these chunks out. Pretend it never happened. That it was easy to puree this shit. Okay. Oh, oops, oops, oops. There's a straggler. Oh, there's quite a few. Oh my goodness, Alisha. Ryan's gonna bite into it and be like, what the f? I don't know, that's weird. I'm gonna taste one. Oh my god, it's totally worth it until I break my arm and get burns all over myself. Well, I think that's it. Finished product, kind of, sweet potato soup, walnut crusted pork tenderloin. We got some asparagus in here. All right, that's all I got for today. Join me soon. I'm gonna be cooking shepherd's pie with sweet potatoes on top. So should be pretty good. That should be later this week. Also, if anyone has had similar things happen to them or have any tips and tricks for me, I would really appreciate it. So make sure to leave a comment. Until next time. And I'm still finding chunks in my soup.